In with Stefon Diggs, he spoke to the media by his locker after the loss to the Buffalo Bills yesterday, and talked about what the Patriots can kind of do with this loss. Here was Stefon Diggs.
I mean, it's been a while since we lost, but I wouldn't say we forgot it all. But it's definitely something you never know. We probably needed it. Going on a little streak, I'm not gonna say it's a lot of pressure, but you expect to win it as you should each and every week. But you play good teams every week, and it's a new week every week. You're trying to go 1-0. You just can't ever draw it up, kind of say how it's gonna be. So it's good for us. It's kind of said in the beginning of the year, lessons. If you don't learn nothing from it, then obviously you're lost. But it's a lesson for sure. That, you're gonna have to keep that foot on the gas.
All right, he said it is probably good for us. We needed it. So maybe it relieves whatever the pressure was that some were feeling. I don't
pressure
know
of winning so much and being on this streak, and it's like they know it. I know, and I kind of try to ask Vrabel about it, but I know as a coach, he's never gonna kind of give us the window. Like, it is human nature for guys in that locker room, and I've been in there before, for them to be thinking about the 1 seed, the playoff picture with 3 weeks to go in the season. This whole thing of, this whole thing of,
my fault.
No, don't worry about it. This whole thing of like we're focused on one game at a time. Like, yeah, big picture wise, you like, or in the moment, I get that. But big picture wise, you're thinking about, all right, how many games do we need to catch Denver? Like, you're watching all those things. So, I think when you hear Diggs say that, you kind of know, like, all right, they understand. Now they know the importance of what these next 3 weeks mean for them.
And I think this shows ultimate confidence by the coach in his players and the new age way to coach today's athlete, which is coming in and berating a bunch of guys by how much they suck and how bad they are, is just not going to have the same efficacy today as it did when Mike Vrabel and Wiggy were on the team. And I feel like the knowing of 83 days was like something that no other coach that would have been in here would have said in that same spot.
But I also don't think that he's too soft on them either. Greg brought up a great point that there were a lot of media that was reporting that on Wednesday this past week, he was furious with the way in which the guys are playing. I believe that. I believe that he's hard on these guys when he needs to be, but it's not overkill. He's also not their best friend like Gerard Mayo was, so that they don't have any respect for him. Like, he is a perfect medium, which is what the player today needs.
Yeah.